leader Malcolm X played the role. Introduced. The aforesaid was a well-known criminal and drug dealer from Abyssinia. He was involved in numerous criminal incidents and spent most of his life in prisons. Then God made it happen that Malcolm became a Muslim, and not only a great revolution took place in his own life and he became a righteous man, but the lives of thousands of black people were changed by his preaching and inspiration. He prepared hundreds of volunteers who worked day and night especially to guide the Sufis to the right path and free them from addiction. It was a new movement. There was a new revolution. Who was slowly coming to the Sufis of America and who was teaching them to live with dignity. Cynthia was familiar with both aspects of Malcolm X's life, so her heart and mind were deeply influenced by the religion of Islam, and since she was a scholar, she read a lot about Islam and made it her own. Accept it if you find it in accordance with concepts and human nature. One day, when as usual his father was taking care of his mother in a drunken stupor, he started to explain to his father and went to exhort his mother to be patient and told her in the speed of conversation, said that she has accepted Islam. What happened after that? It from Cynthia herself, but from Lear. Amina. The word Muslim was not even foreign to my parents. I do not know that Islam. And why is America's attitude towards followers of Islam so hostile and hostile? After hearing from my tongue that I had become a Muslim, my parents were very surprised. My mother, in particular, was deeply traumatized. His behavior was very disturbing then. I used to think of her as an oppressed woman. I thought that she would not make too much fuss about me becoming a Muslim, but on the contrary, my father's face showed a look of disdain and mockery as well as indifference, and my mother continued to speak. Today, I smile uncontrollably when I recall the two scenes, but my reaction back then was somewhat different. I was beginning to feel that I had announced my acceptance of Islam a bit too early. The reason for this was not that my faith was that of a gypsy, but that I had decided that I would not announce my conversion to Islam until I fully adopted the inner and outer characteristics of Muslims. But that's why I became very emotional. He mentions his being a Muslim with great enthusiasm, and enthusiasm done from my father went out with a big smile. My mother started explaining to me. I said, what used to be done is done, the step I took forward is back. Can't make. My mother started to explain me more and more intensely. I told them that taking medicine is wasting time for no reason. I have become a Muslim, and Rob can do nothing. My mother thought maybe I was being stubborn or emotional. She left her long teacher unfinished and left me alone.